Okay. So today's chapter, universal form, 11th chapter. So Arjuna want to see universal form of Lord. Okay. Why it is important? What is there in universal form? Okay. Is it important for the devotees for the universal form? What is the significance? Those things we are going to read in today's class. Okay. So we pay our humble obeisances unto Sri Radha Krishna, uh, and so that um, the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, the as he has directed to Arjuna, we can also apply in our life. Okay, so Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyat Desha Tarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhakta Vinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So yeah, this is 10th chapter summary. Okay, so 10th chapter was very small chapter. Actually, the Vibhuti Yoga, the Krishna was speaking about his Vibhuti opulences, and just after opulences, Krishna is saying that the spark. This is just like a spark. All the opulent thing which you are saying, all the important things which you are saying in this world, it is just like a spark of my opulence. Okay, just like spark. That means Krishna pervade everywhere. Okay, and with just in a spark is the whole universe is being pervaded. He is pervading everywhere. Now Arjuna wanted to see that universal form. So let's see the summary of 10th chapter, 1 to 7 sloka. We have seen Krishna's position as origin of everything. Krishna is saying that I am origin of the all the Maharshis, all the or the Devatas, everything is coming from me. Okay. Then Chaturshloki Gita, how the devotees are engaged in the loving service of Krishna and how Krishna reciprocate to the devotee. The Chaturshloki Gita we have read. In the third part, 12 to 42, that Arjuna's acceptance, then Arjuna glorified Krishna's position and then his request, okay, to show the to describe his opulences, and then Krishna describe his opulences. Okay, so those things we have read in chapter number in the last chapter. Okay, so this is a synopsis of chapter number 11, what we are going to discuss in chapter number 11. So in the last verse of chapter 10, Krishna says, with a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support the entire universe. Arjuna wishes to see that pervasive form of Lord. Okay, with single fragment of myself, I pervade everywhere. So, what is that pervasive form? Arjuna wanted to see that. Although Krishna is driving Arjuna's chariot, he pervades and supports the entire universe. So, one of the sloka, Krishna, the Sanjaya says that Arjuna and Krishna were there in the battlefield, but Arjuna could see the universal form of Krishna. Arjuna could see everywhere, everything which is there in the universal form, or the everything which is happening in anywhere of the this universe. Okay, he was there in the battlefield only. So you see, although Krishna is driving Arjuna's chariot, he pervades and supports the entire universe. They were there, but Arjuna could see that Krishna is everywhere. Arjuna therefore wishes to see Krishna's all-pervasive form. Arjuna requests Krishna to reveal his universal form. Okay, so in this chapter, Krishna will be revealing his universal form. So there will be 5 sections, 1 to 8. Arjuna's request and Krishna's description of his universal form. So Krishna is first describing, okay. Then Sanjaya's description of universal form. Then Sanjaya is saying that Arjuna is able to see the universal form. Time I am and become my instrument. At last, Arjuna become bewildered, wondrous after seeing, and his relationship with Krishna is changed. Okay, so he's now his wonder. He is asking, "Who are you?" Okay. Earlier, he was thinking Krishna as friend. Now he is asking, "Who are you?" Krishna replies, "Time I am and become my instrument." Then after that, Arjuna's prayers, okay, Arjuna's glorification. And then at last, he wants to see the two-armed form of Krishna. Okay. Only pure devotee can see Krishna as two-armed, the supreme form. So these things we are going to discuss. So verse number 1 to 10, 1 to 8. Arjuna's request and Krishna's description of universal form. Okay, so let's see. So Arjuna, first sloka, Arjuna is asking about Arjuna is describing that after seeing all those things, my illusion is gone now. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna
Hare
Chitra
Krishna
Mataji.
Prabhuji. Arjuna uvacha maddanugrahaya paramam guhyam adhyatma samnitam yatyayokvam vachastena mohoyam vigato mama.
Important word is moho. Moho am vigato mama. So my moha, my illusion is now dispelled. Okay. So Arjuna was like in the moha for his body. Okay. My relationship, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, not my brothers, my grandfathers, my relatives, they are only in the battlefield. Okay. So so till now, Arjuna was first. Arjuna heard the confidential knowledge. Okay, that is a um, that is the that he is not this body, he is soul. Then the relationship, Krishna's and Arjuna's relationship, the relationship between soul and super soul. That is the more confidential knowledge. And last, he heard the most confidential knowledge in the chapter number 9 and 10. That is the knowledge of the pure devotional service. And after hearing these three confidential knowledge, more confidential knowledge, and most confidential knowledge, Arjuna is saying, all my illusion is gone now. Okay. I completely know that you are the supreme personality of Godhead. I have heard your instruction on the confidential spiritual matter, which you have so kindly delivered unto me, and my illusion is not dispelled. So Arjuna is saying, after hearing this, all the knowledge, my illusion is not dispelled. So, effect of hearing, most confidential knowledge, all illusion is dispelled. Krishna's supremacy over all is revealed. So, this is the last. Okay. Then, so all the illusion is dispelled. How illusion is dispelled? Arjuna recognizes the power of Krishna's. Arjuna recognizes that the power of Krishna's grace by which the illusion is dispelled, and that Krishna um, so these are the illusions. What illusion is dispelled? Arjuna recognized that the power of Krishna's grace by which illusion is dispelled, and then that Krishna is an ordinary friend or a human being. So this is also illusion that he is the ordinary friend, he is like human being. Okay. So now Arjuna is completely fixed up in this position that Krishna's position of supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. And in you see, then chapter 11 reveals Krishna as the cause of all the causes, cause of the material universe, living entity, all the demigods, incarnation, Mahavishnu, everything. Okay. So in chapter number 11, Krishna reveals that he is cause of all the causes. Okay, so these things, all the illusion is dispelled. Then why did Arjuna request Krishna to show his universal form? Okay, so even if the illusion is dispelled, Arjuna is asking to show the universal form. He doesn't have any doubt that Krishna is pervading everywhere. Still, he asked Krishna to show his universal form. What is the cause? What is the reason? Okay, so we'll see that in the 11.3. Okay. Oh, lotus-eyed one. It is described that Krishna's eyes are like lotus. Okay. So if you see the description of Krishna, Krishna's eyes are like lotus. Krishna's lips are like lotus. Okay. Krishna's navel is like lotus. Krishna's body is like lotus. You see, so many lotuses are described. I think I was reading Nectar of Devotion. There it was described that how the description of Krishna like lotus only. Okay, so everywhere lotus only. So that the same thing is repeated here. Arjuna is able to see the eyes of Krishna. He's saying, "Oh, lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity, as realized through your inexhaustible glories." Okay. All greatest of all O greatest of all personality, O supreme form, though I see here before me your actual position, I yet wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I wish to see that form of yours. Okay, so if you read the purpose, Prabhupada says that for a devotee, universal form is not important. Okay, Universal form is not important. So actually there are three forms which is described in this chapter. Okay. One is called the universal form. One is called the two-handed form, and one is called the four-handed form. So when we read the Goloka chart, when we have the Goloka chart description, we see that in the Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna is there in the two-handed form. In the Vaikunta, Krishna is there in the four-handed form. Okay, and the material world is pervaded. All the material world is pervaded by um, the universal form. Okay, so you see that, but all the forms are coming from Krishna. All the form are coming from one person, that is the 200 form of Krishna. Okay, so you see, it is written here, "O supreme form, though I see here before me your actual position." You are there in your actual position in front of me, yet I yet wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. Arjuna wanted to see that universal form of Krishna, yet he is seeing the universal form. Okay. If you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that universal form. If you think. Okay. So Krishna is saying, if you think, Arjuna is saying, if you think, okay, that is the important thing. You see, Arjuna expresses a desire to see the form which supports and pervades all the entire universe. Okay, so it is like, so why Arjuna wanted to see the universal form, that is described in this, in the purport. If you see why Arjuna requests Krishna to show his universal form, so in that, to establish Krishna's divinity for all. So Arjuna is very high in the Guru Parampara system. Okay, you see, Krishna is the original Guru. He is giving the knowledge to Arjuna. Very high in the Guru Parampara system. Okay, so to set that Krishna is the supreme personality of God. It is not like that Krishna is only saying. Okay, Krishna can do also. Okay, he knows he is completely free. His illusion is gone now. He said in the first sloka only that my illusion is gone now. He is not in illusion. Then why he is asking to show Krishna the universal form? Because many people will be coming later. Okay, later. Okay, and to establish that Krishna's supremacy, that Krishna is the supreme, Arjuna asked to see that universal form, and then description of universal form is there, so that everyone is no one is in illusion that Krishna is the supreme person. To establish, that is the word, that is to establish Krishna's supremacy. Okay, to establish Krishna's divinity for all. Okay, then to convince others, although he does not have any personal desire and is completely satisfied, to see him in his personal form of Krishna. Okay, so he doesn't have any personal desire. He wanted to. There are two forms, like it is there. Okay, one is two-handed form, that is called the loving form. Okay, very lovable form. Okay, and there is one universal form, and that universal form is not loving. Okay, it is the glorious form, the glory, opulence. So the universal form is showing the opulence, how Krishna is pervading everywhere, how Krishna is maintaining everything, how Krishna is time, how Krishna is that means causing death to everyone. Okay, so that universal form is the opulent form, the glorious form. But the Krishna's two-handed form is the loving form. Devotees are interested in the loving form. Devotees are not interested in the opulent form or the opulences or all these things. But why Arjuna is asking? Okay, Arjuna is a devotee. Arjuna is a devotee. He is completely fixed up in his position that Krishna is the supreme, and he wants to see the two-handed form only. Okay, but to set an example for the other people, to establish the supremacy, he wanted to see that universal form, that so that every person is convinced of this fact. Okay, and you see, to avoid imposter, you want to set a criteria for in the future. There will be so many imposters who will be posing at incarnation. Many people will be coming in the future. They will say, I'm God, I'm incarnation of God, I'm God directly. Many fake guru will be there, mostly in Kali Yuga. People will come, they will say, I am God, fake guru. Okay, so to set an example for them, if you are God, you must be pervading everywhere, you must be maintaining everything. So where is your universal form? Okay, show me your universal form. So that is the meaning. So that is called test for them. Okay, if anyone says that I am God, show your universal form. That is the test. Okay, Arjuna wanted to substantiate Krishna's statement that Krishna not only theoretically or philosophically, but actually shows his form. Okay. So Krishna is saying that I am pervading everywhere. Arjuna is asking to show the universal form. Very easy for Krishna to show the universal form. So actually he can show. Other people cannot show because other people are like imposters. Okay. Arjuna pleaded and Arjuna pleads and does not order Krishna. If you think that I am able to see, I am able to behold your universal form, then only so. Okay. Why? Because qualification to Krishna's form is only by revelation of by the mercy of the Lord. We don't have any qualification to see Krishna's position. Only by Lord's Krishna's mercy. Only by Krishna's mercy we can see the universal form. If you think, that is the important. If you think, then show me. That is mercy. Okay. Not possible by mental speculation or perception of material senses. We don't have any qualification. So we cannot think with our mental speculation. People, they're trying to read mostly Mayavadi. If you see the Prabhupada is very strongly, Prabhupada says very strongly against the Mayavad philosophy because they are trying to see Lord with their mental speculation. Okay. We don't have any qualification to see Lord with the mental speculation. We can see by Krishna's mercy only. Okay. So Prabhupada write in the purport, we cannot like when Arjuna is asking for the when Krishna is giving the divine vision or the divine vision to see the universal form, Prabhupada writes that we can see Krishna by changing our vision, not by changing our mind. Okay. But the Mayavadis, they try to speculate, mental speculation. They are trying to speculate the thing or the Lord or the absolute truth through the mental speculation, and they're trying to see that Lord. Okay. So not possible by mental speculation. Knowing about the Lord is not possible with the mental speculation or the perception of material senses. Krishna is beyond material senses. Okay. We can see Krishna only through Krishna's mercy. Okay. So only by revelation of mercy of Lord. So that is the importance of the word. If you think I am able to behold your universal form, then show me. Okay. So that is the meaning. And the word Lord is addressed as Yogeshwara. Okay. In the sloka, it is addressed, Lord is addressed as Yogeshwara. Okay. Means mystic, most means the mystic of all the mystics. Okay. Yogeshwara. Important here. The blessed Lord said, Krishna is saying, "Oh, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, behold my mystic opulence, hundreds of thousands of very divine form, multicolored like sea." Okay. So Krishna is describing his universal form like that. Krishna is going to so overview of universal form Krishna is giving. The blessed Lord said, "My dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, behold now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of very divine form, multicolored like the sea. O best of Bharata, see here the different manifestation of Aditya, Vashus, Rudra, Ashwini Kumaras, and all other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one ever seen or heard of before." This background sound is coming too much. Is it? Some noise from outside. Okay, it's gone now. So, O son of Bharata, see here the different manifestations of Aditya, Vasu. So, the description is saying, whatever you wish to see can be seen all at once in this body. Whatever you want to see. The universal form can show you all that you desire. Important word is desire. Okay. What you want to see, this form can show you. Arjuna wanted to see what is going to happen in this war. So Arjuna is able to see what is going to happen in the future after this war. The opposite army and some of the major army people from his side is going to be killed. So what he desire, he is able to see. So he's saying this universal form can show you all that you now desire, as well as whatever you may desire in future. Everything is here completely. You can see everything in this universal form at once in this body. Okay. The universal form description Krishna is giving. Next, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Your material eyes, you cannot see me. Therefore, I give you the divine eyes by which you can behold my mystic opulences. Okay. So that's why changing of vision is important. Changing of mind is not important. Okay. Divine eye is important. And that is possible because of Krishna's mercy. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम् अनेनैव स्वचक्षुषा दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगम् ऐश्वरम्.
So you see, with this eye not possible. So Krishna is giving, but you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulences. Krishna is giving the mercy. Krishna is merciful. Okay. So, so Krishna is giving the mercy. Okay. So with this eye, you cannot see me. Krishna is giving the divine eye so that Arjuna can see. You see, two hand forms are there and universal form is there. Two-handed form is loving form. Universal form is opulence form. Okay. So devotees, they want loving form. They don't want to see the opulence form. Universal form is the opulence form. Okay. Devotees are not interested in the universal form, the opulence form. Okay. They want to love Krishna. Devotees means loving Krishna. But if you see the mental speculators, they want to see what is the opulence of Krishna. How is the opulence of Krishna? What is the opulence of Krishna? Everything. How? What can the universal form do? How the Krishna is everywhere in this universal form? Okay. How Krishna is pervading everywhere. So they don't have the that knowledge that Krishna is the supreme. They see that God, how God is there everywhere. How he is maintaining that thing. They want to see that. Okay. So that is the universal form, the opulence form. Two-handed form is the loving form. Devotees are not interested in the universal form, but devotees are interested in two-handed form. Okay, glorious form they are not interested. If you see the boys of the Gopa boys, okay, Vrindavan boys, or the mother, father, or the gopis are there, the Yashoda Maya is there. They are not interested in opulence form of Krishna, opulent form Krishna. They just want to love Krishna. Okay, so different uh, loving form, two-handed form, loving form. Okay, so they want to love Krishna and they are interested in that. Okay, so that is the thing. Divine, this is the divine glass Krishna is giving, so that Arjuna can see the universal form. So you see different things we have read till now. So 5 to 8, Krishna shows the variegated multicolored form, then vision of wondrous form Krishna is describing. He's saying no one has ever seen or heard of this before. Then in the 7th sloka, vision of entire universe he is giving. Vision of past, present, of future you can see. Then at last 8th sloka, needed divine vision. So by Krishna's grace. Okay. Now second part, that is section B, Sanjaya description of universal form. So till now, Krishna has described his universal form. Krishna has given the divine eyes. Now Sanjaya also has a divine eyes. Okay, by the grace of Lord, by the grace of his Guru Vyasadeva. Okay, he has a divine eye. He is able to see. Okay, so he's describing Sanjaya description of universal form. So Sanjaya described 9 to 13. Sanjaya described how Krishna bestowed upon Arjuna the necessary vision. Then Arjuna then beholds Krishna's universal form. 14 to 19, Krishna's universal form of opulences. Then 20 to 31, Krishna's Kala Rupa form of time. Okay, so let's see in the sloka number 9.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sanjaya uvacha evam yuktva tato rajan mahayogeshvaro harihi darshayama yamasa parthaya paramam rupam aishwaram.
Sanjaya said, O king, speaking thus. So Sanjaya is saying now, okay, O king, speaking thus. So he's saying to O king means Dhritarashtra. O king, speaking thus, the supreme, the Lord of all mystic power, the supreme personality of Godhead displayed his universal form to Krishna, Arjuna. Okay, so he's showing the universal form to Arjuna. Arjuna saw, so he is describing. Arjuna saw that in that universal form, unlimited mouth and unlimited eyes, unlimited mouth, unlimited eyes. Okay, it was all wondrous. The form was decorated with divine, dazzling ornaments and arrayed in many garlands. Okay, he was garlanded gloriously, and there were many saints smeared over his body. All was magnificent, all expanding, unlimited. This was seen by Arjuna. So see the words unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. So many times unlimited. So actually the Krishna's form is unlimited. Okay, this opulent form, the universal form is unlimited, pervading everywhere. To describe the glory of Krishna, this word repeatedly Sanjay is using unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. Okay, so he's seeing unlimited mouth, unlimited eyes, unlimited weapon. You see this unlimited, unlimited like this. See, very fearful form. Okay, so Arjuna is wonder now, in wonder now by seeing. So let's see. Then 12.12. If hundreds of thousands of sun rose up at once into the sky, they might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. Such was the effulgence. We cannot compare. Sanjay is trying to compare that the universal form description, that the effulgence of Krishna. Okay, so hundreds of thousands of sun rose up at once. Actually, it is not comparable also for us also. So hundreds of thousands of sun is raising at once. How much effulgence it will be? Okay, Sanjay was able to see that, and he is trying to making it imaginable, like imaginable situation. How we can imagine like that? Okay, hundreds of thousands of sun. At that time, you see, at that time is important here. At that time, so they were sitting, both were sitting in the chariot only in the Kurukshetra. But at that time, the same time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansion of the universe situated in one place, although divided into many thousands. At one place, Kurukshetra, Arjuna is able to see all the universe. Full universe he is able to see. Krishna was there, Arjuna was there. Okay, both were there. Sanjay is seeing that Arjuna is able to see all the universal form, all the universe in the same place. Other peoples were also there, but they were not able to see. Many people were there in the same place, same time, but they were not able to see. Arjuna has divine vision, he is able to see. Other, like higher planetary system, some others were also there who were able to see. Next few slokas, Arjuna, it is described that many were also able to see the universal form. Okay, so at that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form the Lord, the unlimited expansion. Same place, he is able to see everything. Okay, others are there, but they are not able to see. Same place, but they are not able to see. Arjuna is able to see. Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna began to pray with folded hands, offering obeisances to the Supreme Lord. So here comes the change of relationship. Earlier we have read in the second chapter. Okay, so Arjuna was in Arjuna not wanted to fight. Okay, so relationship changed at that time. Guru Shishya relationship was there. So one time there also relationship changed, and then Krishna started describing. Now also relationship is changing, change of relationship. So earlier Arjuna was thinking like friendship with Krishna. He was like friendship, other relationship. Now he's in wonder. Okay, he's in wonder. So that is also a relationship with Krishna in wonder. So that is called when a person sees the universal form, he's in wonder. Unlimited form, unlimited hand, unlimited faces, unlimited eyes, everything is unlimited. Okay, and now Arjuna is, by seeing this, the glorious form, the opulent form, Arjuna is in wonder. Okay. She says that rasas, mellows are described. So total 12 rasas are there. Okay. So we have read the 5 rasas. Okay. 5 rasas everyone knows. These are called the direct rasas. Okay. Or the direct rasas. So what are the direct rasas? So Shant Dasha Shakya Vatsalya Madhuri Rasa. Okay. Shant Dasha Shakya Vatsalya Madhuri Rasa Nama Krishna Bhakti Rasa Madhya E Panch Pradhana. So these are the Pradhana Rasa, the direct rasa of the mellows. These are called Sant Rasa, Dash Rasa, Shakya Rasa, Vatsalya Rasa, and Madhuri Rasa. Okay. But there are indirect rasas also. Okay. Indirect rasas are also there. So what are the indirect? So these are called Sant Rasa, neutral. Dasa Rasa, servitor, Das. Shakya Rasa is the friendship relationship. Vatsalya Rasa is the parental love. And Madhuri Rasa is the conjugal love. So we see all this rasa in the Goloka Vrindavan. Okay. Not Santa rasa, neutral rasa, like trees, okay, animals, like that. Dasa rasa, servitorship, like you see many the like they are like serving relationship with Krishna. Dasa rasa, Sakya rasa, friendship. Gopa boys are there. Parental love, like Yashoda Ma is there. Okay, elder Gopas are there in the Vrindavan. Then Madhurya Rasa, okay, Radharani is there, Sakis are there. Okay, so these are the direct rasas. There are indirect rasas also there. In addition to these 5 rasas, there are indirect rasas are also there. Okay, what are the indirect rasas? So these are coming from the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. Okay, Hasya, Adbhuta, Veera, Karuna, Raudra, Vibhitsa, Bhaya. Okay, so these are the 7 rasas. You see, these are the primary rasa, these are the secondary rasa. So hasya or the laughter, adbhut, this is the wonder. So this is the second. You see this reddened. So Arjuna's relationship, rasa is here is wonder. Okay, he is wondering. Veera, Karuna, Rudra, Vibhitsa, and Bhaya. So these are the few rasas with Krishna. Arjuna speak his realization of the universal form. Just 1 second. Someone with the 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. So the Arjuna's relationship, the Arjuna change of relationship is there. Now wonder, he's in wonder. So what he's speaking, let's see. So Arjuna speaks in wonder. Arjuna said, my dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled together in your body all the demigods, various other living entity. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower as well as Lord Shiva and many sages and divine serpents. Okay, so he's describing that he's able to see all the demigods assembled in your body. I able to see various other living entity. I see Brahma sitting on a lotus flower. I see Lord Shiva, many sages, divine serpent. So you see what he's seeing. Divine serpent. Basically, divine serpent means he's describing the lowest. So if you see the description of the Goloka chart, the description of the material world, where the Garbhodaksha Vishnu is lying on the ocean, there the Vasuki snake is there, and the Vasuki is described here. So he's saying that lowest, the Garbhodaksha ocean, he could see the Garbhodaksha ocean, and the highest is the Brahma Loka. You see, I could see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower. So he could see from the lowest to the highest, and all the planetary system is there on the lotus stem. Okay, the lowest or the most down in the universal in the universe is the Garbhodaksha ocean, and that in that ocean there is a Vasuki snake, and in that the Garbhodaksha Vishnu is lying. Okay, and from the navel of the Garbhodaksha Vishnu there comes the lotus flower. There is the origin of lotus flower, and it grows. Okay, and the Brahmaji is there. The origin of Brahma takes place from the lotus flower, and then Brahmaji forms all the planetary system in the stem of the lotus flower. So you see, Brahmaji is in the uppermost, and the Vasuki snake in the lowest. Okay, so you see, I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and many sages and divine serpent. So lowest to most above. Okay, all the things which is there in the material world, I could see. Okay, so this is what Arjuna is describing. I could see all the demigods, various living entities, everything he can see in this universal form. O Lord of universe, I see in your universal body many forms, bellies, mouth, eyes expanding without limit. Again, same thing, unlimited. Earlier was unlimited. Same things are Arjuna is saying, Sanjay is saying again and again. Okay, it is not like it is repetition is there. Why repetition is there? Why? To describe the glorious form. Okay, repetition. So I see in your universal body many forms, bellies, eyes, mouth, expanded without limits. There is no end, there is no beginning, there is no middle of all this. Glorious form, no middle, no, again and again repeated. Okay. Your form adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs, and it is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, which is fiery and immeasurable like the sun. Okay. Description. You are the supreme primal objective. You are the best of all the universes. You are inexhaustible and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of religion, the eternal personality of God. Arjuna's description. You are the origin without beginning, middle, or end. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are among your great unlimited eyes. By your own radiance, you are heating this entire universe. See the description, Arjuna's description, Kala Rupa, the form as the time. So let's see. Although you are one, you are spread throughout the sky and the planet and all space between. So there is, so, oh great one, as I behold this terrible form, I see that all planetary systems are perplexed, okay, perturbed. So it is a description that it is a, although you are one, you are spread throughout the sky and the planet and all space between. The sky and the planet are there is space in between, everywhere you are. Oh great one, as I behold this terrible form, I see that all the planetary systems are perplexed. All the demigods are surrendering or entering into you. They are very much afraid, and with folded hands, they are singing the Vedic hymns. What he is able to see, he is describing all the various manifestations of Lord Shiva, the Adityas, the Vasu, the Sadhyas, the Vishwa Devas, and the two Asvis, the Marutsa, the forefathers, the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Asuras, and the perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. Okay, so many people are there who are able to see Krishna. Okay, the universal form. It is not like that Arjuna and Sanjay is only able to see. Many people are there. Okay, they are seeing the form in wonder. So it seems many people are there. O mighty armed one, all the planets and their demigods are disturbed at seeing your many faces, eyes, arm, bellies, leg, and your terrible teeth. As they are disturbed, so I am. So they are also able to see. You see, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your many faces, eyes, arm, bellies, and leg, and your terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so I am. So it seems that many people are there who are able to see Krishna's universal form. O all-pervading Vishnu, I can no longer maintain my equilibrium, seeing your radiant colors fill the skies and beholding your eyes and mouth, and I am afraid. So he is afraid, okay, by seeing this effulgent, glorious form. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, so what he wanted to see, he is able to see. So Krishna was saying, what you want to see, you will be able to see. Okay, what you want, whatever you want, you will see, like that. So you wanted to see this, you will see this. So he's able to see what is happening with the time. You see, all the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings, like Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and all our soldiers are rushing into your mouth. Okay, their head smashed by your fearful teeth. I see that that same are being crushed between your teeth as well. So he's able to see that these great warriors are going into the Krishna's mouth. As the river flow into the sea, so all these great warriors enter your blazing mouth and perished. So they are being killed. He can see the future. He wanted to see that. He is seeing. Okay. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moth dash to destruction into a blazing fire. As the moths go to the fire and they become they become destroyed. All the people are rushing in full speed. Full speed they are going towards your mouth. Oh Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible scorching rays. O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. Perplexed, okay, in wonder. He was thinking he is friend of Krishna. Now seeing the so much opulences, so many people, they are getting killed into Arjuna, into the mouth of Krishna. He's saying, O Lord of Lord, O fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal Lord. I want to know you about you. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. Okay. So it's completely, you can say, in wonder. So Arjuna's relationship changed from friendship to wonder. So Arjuna in great fear asked two questions. Who you are? What is your mission? Two things. Who you are? What is your mission? Why Arjuna asked this question? Arjuna knew Krishna as his friend and supreme personality of Godhead, but now he is puzzled by various forms exhibited by Krishna, by seeing the opulent form. Okay, so he was knowing that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna is my friendship. Krishna is my friend, lovable form. Now he's seeing the opulent form. He's puzzled. Who you are? What your mission is? Okay. So Krishna is replying in section C. Kalu asmi. He is Kal. Time I am. Okay. The blessed Lord said, time I am, destroyer of the world, and I have come to engage all the people. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. Krishna is giving indication, even if you don't fight, they are going to be killed. I have come, I am the destroyer, okay, and you are seeing that all people are getting killed. Even if you don't want to be engaged in the war, okay, these people are going to be killed, okay, by my arrangements, okay. So that is the thing. So all the people will be killed, okay. Even if you want to want to fight, or you don't want to fight, okay. But if you fight, okay, what will be the better for you? To fight, okay. Become my instrument in the fight, okay. Just like they are going to be killed. Be an instrument for the fight, okay. Be the instrument for their killing. So therefore, get up. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Tasmat tvam uttishta yasho labhasva jitva shatrum bhukshva rajyam samruddham mayaivaite nihata purvameva nimitta matram bhava savyasachin.
So there are many things are there. Sabyasachi. Krishna is telling Arjuna Sabyasachi. So he's saying that every person in this war you have already seen that they are going to be killed. Okay. And I have come to destroy these people. Even if you don't fight, they are going to be killed. Okay. So Krishna is giving an indication that you fight for me. Be an instrument. He's saying Nimitta Matra Bhava Savyasachin. You are a great fighter. Sabyasachi. You are a Sabyasachi. With both hands you can fight. Such a great fighter you are. Okay, just be a nimitta matra, just be my instrument for the killing of these people. Okay, that is what Krishna is saying. Therefore, get up and prepare to fight. After conquering your enemies, you will enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savyasachin, can be but an instrument in the fight. Nimitta matra bhava Savyasachin. Important. Okay. Sabyasachi, you are a great fighter. They are already been killed. Okay. You just become my instrument in the fight. Okay. That is the plan for the devotees. Krishna has already done everything for the devotee. Okay. And the devotee have to just take the credit. Like the many people are there in the class. Okay. Already divine souls. You are already divine soul. You are already under the protection of Krishna. What I am doing, there is nothing I can do. Okay. I'm just doing what Krishna is giving, like the intelligence of the classes. It is not my intelligence. Nothing is mine. Okay, whatever I have learned from the senior devotees, from the Prabhupada books. Okay, I'm just explaining those things to you. This is not my qualification. Okay, what I am trying to do is just to become a nimitta matra in Krishna's hand. Okay, already many people are there who are great devotee of Lord. Okay, many people. You are attending the classes. After some days or some year, you will become a great devotees. Okay, you will be devoted to Krishna's service. So there's nothing in I'm not doing anything. Okay, just whatever the intelligence in Krishna consciousness is there. That is what I'm going to, I'm delivering. Whatever I have learned through the great acharya or the senior devotees. That is what I'm going to I'm discussing. Okay, so that is the thing. So Krishna has already done all the things. Even if I do not do, Krishna will be. This is not like that. Krishna's work will not happen. It is not like that. But just devotees take pleasure in doing the services for Krishna. Okay, like Prabhuji is making temple. I'm just giving an example. Okay, Prabhuji is making temple. So many people will be giving donations. So the many people will thinking, I am giving donation. That's why the temple is being built. Okay, it is not like that. Many temple has been built and many temple will be built. Okay, it is our pleasure to become a nimitta matra or the instrument in the hand of Krishna. Okay, so that is the thing. Whether so many services are going on, so many classes are going on. Okay, why so many people are engaged? Why people are engaged in devotional service? Okay, even if we don't do, other people will be there. They will be doing. We just take pleasure in Krishna's hand. We just take pleasure in serving Krishna. Okay, that is our motive. Okay, so that is the thing. Nimitta matra bhavasava sachin. Everything is done by Krishna. We just have to become a nimit in Krishna's hand. Okay, so that is the thing. Yes, Mataji.
द्रोणं च भीष्मं च जयद्रथं च कर्णं तथान्यान् अपि योधवीरान् मया हतां त्वं जहिमा व्यतिष्ठ युध्यस्व जेतासि रणे सपत्नान्.
Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. They have already been killed by me. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Do not think that these things are sinful activity. They have already been destroyed by me. Okay, whatever I am, instruction I am giving, you follow that instruction. Already they have been killed. Okay, so kill them and do not be disturbed. Simplify it, and you will vanquish all your enemy in the battle. Such a plan of Lord for the devotees. Okay, everything is made, everything is done. Okay, so many books has been printed and so many books has been distributed. So many classes going on. So many classes going on. What we are doing? We are nothing. We are doing nothing. Okay, we just want to become. That is the plan of Lords. Okay. So many things are going on. We just want to become a nimit in Krishna's hand. Okay, nimit in Krishna's hand. Okay, so even if we don't do, there are many people are there, many devotees are there who are doing. But it is our, you can see, our great fortune that we are in the as an instrument in Krishna's hand. Okay, so that is the way we can decipher this sloka. That what is the plan of Lord for the devotee? Devotees, everything is done by Krishna. Okay, we just have to become a nimitta in Krishna's hand. So it is said that every nagar, every gram, everywhere, Krishna name will be there. Okay, Krishna name will be there. This golden period of 10,000 years. Krishna name will be there in every home, every town, every nagar. Everywhere it will be there. So what we have to do is we just have to become a nimitta matra in Krishna's hand. Okay. So I was thinking one day that I was reading Prabhupada books, and this thought come to my mind that when we leave the body, okay, like Vayurgandha, our thoughts are like Vayurgandha, okay, and they will take the next body according to whatever thoughts we have, okay, and our thought is not going to it is not like that. In the next life, our thoughts are going to completely change, okay. So whatever thoughts I have now, according to this thought only, I'm going to, according to this desires, a thought process only, I'm going to take the next body. Okay, that is the thing. That is the thing. So imagine this thought, this desire, whatever desires you have, okay, whatever desires you have, do you have purified desires or not? Do you have the complete pure desire of Krishna, loving Krishna, pureness? Okay, that pureness do you have? Okay. So if you don't have the desire, don't expect that after the death, your desires will be changed. If you are going to spiritual world, your desires will be changed. It is not like that. Your desires will be the same. What can we do? We can purify our desires. That is the thing. How we can purify our desires? So this human form of life is very precious life to purify our desires, to hear about Krishna, to work for Krishna, to glorify Krishna, to associate ourselves to Krishna, to surround ourselves with Krishna, so that our desires doesn't have any material contamination. Our desires become pure, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Chaito Darpan Marjana. Okay, our desires are so much polluted. They have become so much polluted by repeated birth in this material world. And this desire can be purified by Harinam. Okay, and that is what we have to do. This human form of life, we have to change our desire. Okay, the pure desire. So don't expect, like many people, they think that whatever desires I am a very great devotee. Many people, they will think like that. Many they actually the devotees who are actually realize, they won't think like that. But many people I have seen, I am very nice devotee, they will think, and they have desire, full contaminated desire. Don't expect that you go to the Goloka and your desires will change. Okay, it is not like suddenly your desires will change. It is not like that. Whatever desires you have now, that desire is going to continue. Whether you are in the material life, whether you are in the spiritual life, that desire, and that desire we have to purify. Okay. For a devotee, it is not for a devotee, it doesn't matter whether the devotee is in this world or a spiritual world or the Goloka or the Vaikunta. It doesn't matter, because if his desires are purified, if he is thinking about Krishna only, if he is desiring about Krishna only, it doesn't matter whether he has human body, whether he has material body, whether he has a spiritual body, whatever body he has, his desire is in Krishna. Okay, his desires in Krishna. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether the devotee is in material world, whether the devotee is in spiritual world, Vaikuntha Loka, Goloka, anywhere he is, his desires is having Krishna, the pure desire. And that loving desire, that is called the devotion. That's why it is called the devotion is always better than liberation. What is the meaning of liberation? Just leaving this material world and going to the spiritual world. Even Kamsa, even the Ravan, okay, they are also killed by Duryodhana, you see. Okay, these are killed in the battlefield. They will also go to the spiritual world. But what will they do with such a nasty desires? They have such a nasty desires. What they will do in the spiritual world? Okay, like if a person is there, so this world is like the spiritual material world, just like a city. So if a person is there in the city, he is having nasty desire about the government. Okay, he is doing the nasty thing, so he will be sent to prison house. Okay, so that his thought process can be changed. Even his thought process has not changed, and he has went to the city again. He will do again the activity. He will come back to the prison again. So the thing is, we have come to this prison house. We have to modify our desires. Okay, when we modify our desires, it doesn't matter whether we are in the spiritual world, whether we are in material world. We have Krishna in our desire. So the thing is, we have to modify our desire. We have to purify our desires in this life only. Okay, so that is the thing. That is the pure thinking. That is the pureness we should develop. Otherwise, whether with the same desire, if you go to spiritual world also, you'll come back again, because spiritual is under Krishna. Okay, so you will be under Krishna. You want to lord over the material world. So the other people, the Ravana, the Duryodhana, they will go to the spiritual world. They get liberation. They will go to the spiritual world. They will think, no, I'm not happy in this world. Okay. I don't have love for Krishna. I'm not happy in this world. So better to go back to the material world again. So they have desires of going to material world. They will they will go to material world again. Krishna is very merciful. This world or the spiritual world everywhere is the game of desire. Okay, whatever we desire, Krishna will fulfill. That is the most dangerous thing. That whatever you desire, Krishna will fulfill. Okay, whether you are in the material world, whether the spiritual world, whether you have material body, spiritual body, whatever you desire, Krishna will fulfill. If you desire about Krishna fully, pureness, with pureness, Krishna will give you your his lotus feet. Okay, if you desire to continue this material world, what Krishna will do? Okay, you take this material, you come to this material world again. Even if you are liberated and you are desiring that I want material world only, Krishna will send you to this material world only. Okay, the whole game is of desire. Okay, what we desire, Krishna will fulfill. Okay, based on the karma, based on the past karma we have, Krishna will fulfill that. That is for sure. Krishna is going to fulfill whatever we desire. So things depend on us, what we desire. And there comes the importance of human life. We can change our desire. We can purify our desire through the association of the devotee, with simply thinking about Krishna every time, about desiring Krishna, that I want to serve Krishna. I want to serve Krishna. This world are taking me, this whole world is taking me away from Krishna. So many things this world is showing, so many colorful things, so many wondrous things the world is showing me. But our desire should be in Krishna. That is the desire game we should have. That is the desire of Krishna we should have. That is the pureness we should have. Unless and until that pureness develops in us, it doesn't matter whether we are in the material world, whether we are in the spiritual world, we want to develop that desire. Okay, so whole game is of desire. Okay, you see that? So Krishna's answers and Arjuna's question. Time I am. Krishna is answering, I am time. Who you are? Krishna is saying, I am time. Okay, mission. What is my mission? To destroy everything, whether you do or any other person do. So better you become a nimitt matra in my plans. Okay, all the people except the Pandava is going to be killed. Indication, even if Arjuna did not want to fight, they will be killed anyway. So better for Arjuna to be Sabyasachi. Okay, better for Arjuna to fight. Okay, Krishna says, I have already destroyed all your enemies. Become my instrument in fight and win glories. Arjuna, this is Arjuna's motivation to fulfill Lord's desires. And Lord's plan is also explained here, that very specific in the material world. What is the specific plan? To destroy these the bad people. To recognize that whole world is moving under the plan of Lord. But foolish people, what they will think? This world is for my satisfaction. Okay. Fool mentality people, no plan behind the creation. They think that there is no plan behind the creation. All are accidental formation. All are like accident. Okay. Scientist says perhaps or maybe, but all are foolish. Perhaps this world has originated from a boom. Okay. One boom has happened. Okay. And this world is formed. All the planetary systems are just they're roaming around. All the planets are roaming around. There is no rules, regulation earlier. Then there comes the rules of gravity are there. Gravity rules are there. Who has made the Lord this gravity rule? Scientists will say, okay, rule of gravity is there, law of gravity is there, and based on that law, everything is roaming in the universal system. Who has made this law perfectly? Everything is working perfectly. If we make one machine will work for some time. After some time, you have to do some repair, something. Okay, but Lord, He has made the universe perfectly working. Okay, under certain law. Okay, so it is not like that by chance anything is made, by accident anything is made. Everything is under certain plan. Krishna is the planner, master planner. Nimitt matra, become my instrument. So this is the important. I have already explained you the nimitt matra process. And Sabyasachi means one who fight ambidextrously. Ambi means both, dexterous means hand. Okay, so both hand, who can fight with both hands. Now, the next section, section D, Arjuna's prayer. Arjuna tremblingly prays. Arjuna then begs forgiveness for his offenses. Arjuna fearfully requests Krishna to again reveal his two-armed form as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so we'll see. So what Arjuna is praying. Sanjay said to Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjuna trembled, fearfully offered obeisances with folded hand and began faltering to speak as follows. So let's see what he's speaking. O Rishikesha, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone becomes attached to you. Although the perfected sages offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. Sorry. O great one, who stands above even Brahma, you are the original master. Why should they not offer their homage up to you? O limitless one, O refuge of universe, you are the invincible source, the cause of all the causes, transcendental to this material manifestation. You are the original personality of Godhead. You are the only sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You know everything and you are all that is knowable. You are above the material modes, O limitless form. This whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. Just Arjuna, after seeing this universal form, he is just glorifying. Okay. You are air, you are the supreme controller. You are the fire, you are water, you are the moon. You are Brahma, the first living creature. You are the great grandfather. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you 1,000 times and again and yet again. After seeing the wondrous form, Arjuna is saying these things. Obeisances to you from the front, from the behind, from all sided. O unbounded power, you are the master of limitless might. You are all pervading and thus you are everything. Everything, you are everything. Okay, so after seeing this, everything, Arjuna is giving the prayers. You are the ultimate rest of everything and all the knowledge. You are the essence of everything. I offer obeisances from the front, behind, and from all sides. Arjuna is saying, I have in the past addressed. So now he's having, he's asking, begging for the mercy. Okay, I have in the past addressed you, oh Krishna, oh Yadava, oh my friend, like a friend. Okay, without knowing your glories. So he has seen the universal form and now he knows the glories. Please forgive whatever I may have done in the madness or in love. That's why Krishna, the devotees are not interested in Krishna's this opulent form. Okay, that relationship will change. You see, oh Yadava, oh friend, I, without knowing your glories, please forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times while relaxing or while lying on the same bed and eating together, sometimes alone or sometimes in front of many friends. Please excuse me for all my offenses. Okay. Devotees are not interested in Krishna's universal form, two-handed form, most beautiful. So, and most loving feature, most loving form. So devotees are interested in that. You are the father of this cosmic, complete cosmic manifestation of the moving and the non-moving. You are its worshipable chief, the supreme spiritual master. No one is greater than you, nor can anyone be one with you. How then could there be anyone greater than you within the three worlds, O Lord of immeasurable powers? You are the supreme Lord to be worshipped by every living being. Thus I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, a friend, the impertinence of a friend, and a husband, the familiarity of his wife, please tolerate the wrongs I may have done to you. Okay, just like husband and wife, the due to familiarity, they may address sometimes, like friends, they may address sometime, like I am addressing you, oh Krishna, oh Yadava. I was thinking like my friend, and I was addressing you like that with familiarity, due to familiarity. Okay, but this form is not familiar to me. Okay, so please tolerate the wrongs which I have done. Please forgive me what I have done wrong to you. Okay, After seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O Lord of the universe. So by seeing this universal form is disturbed, he wanted to see that loving form again. Devotee does not want to see the universal form. Devotee want to see the loving form. Okay, the two-handed form. So he's request to withdraw the fearsome form and reveal the form as the personality of Godhead. Arjuna request to see the four-handed form indicates that all forms are within Krishna. All form, the two-handed form, the four-handed form, everything comes from Krishna. The two-handed form, four-handed form, or the universal form, every form is there in Krishna. Okay. Different Narayanas are named according to different configuration of the four hands. Four hands. Okay. Indicates Arjuna is afraid and joyful simultaneously. Why he was afraid? Because of so many offenses he has committed, and joyful because he is gladdened to know his friend's opulences as Supreme Personality of Godhead and his ability to show his universal form. He was joyful and he was fearing also. Okay. The universal form is the temporary form. Universal form is temporary form because universal form is this universe. Okay, universal form, temporary form. But Vaikuntha form is transcendental, four-handed, and eternal. The Vaikuntha form is transcendental. This universal form is temporary. Krishna can assume any form. As he is asked here to show Narayana form, he will be showing Narayana form. He has been asked to show the universal form, he is saying the universal form. Every form is within Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Kireetinam gadinam chakrahastam ichchami tvam drashtum aham tataiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabhavo bhava vishwamurti.
O universal form, O thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with the helmeted head and with glove, wheel, conch, and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. He wanted to see the four-handed form. That is what Arjuna is asking. So now, in the section E, the last section, only pure devotee can see Krishna's two-armed form. So Krishna is withdrawing his universal form. Then again, Krishna showed Arjuna his four-armed form. Then and finally the two-armed form. Four-armed form, then two-armed form. Krishna's two-armed form can be directly seen only through pure and undivided devotional service. Whether you are in the spiritual world, whether you are in material world, no, it doesn't matter. Even if you are in material world, you can see. Even if you are in the spiritual world, you can see. Anywhere you can see. The thing is required is pure, undivided devotional service. The contaminated desires we have, how we can see Krishna? Imagine. Okay. So much contamination is there. Our desires, it's contaminated, fully contaminated. How we can see Krishna? How much we need to work on ourselves. Okay. And Krishna is very merciful. That is the perfect thing, that Krishna is very merciful. Whatever we desire, Krishna will give. That's why it is very important to purify the desire. That desire is very dangerous. Okay. The desire is very dangerous. If it is going towards Krishna, it is very helpful. If it is going away from Krishna, very dangerous. So many species are there. 84 lakh species are there. We don't know which species will land into. Okay. Even if you are going to higher planetary system, that is also bad. Even if you are going to lower planetary system, that is also bad. Contaminated desire can lead to anywhere. We need to purify our desire. Purified, undivided devotional service. That is the aim we need to have in this human life. Okay. Let's see. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Krishna, happily I have shown you, my dear Arjuna, happily I have shown you by my eternal potency. Okay. The supreme universal form within the material world. No one before you has ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence. Two types of Maya are there of Krishna. Okay. One Maya, this material world people, they are thinking, I am happy. Okay. I'm happy. Second Maya, the Yashoda Maya is thinking, this Krishna is just like a child, happy, loving child. Okay. My child. Okay. And they are loving Krishna. It is not like they are knowing Krishna's opulence. So they are also in Maya. Okay, they are also in Maya. That is the spiritual part. That is the eternal potency of Maya. Okay, that is the eternal potency of Krishna. That they are also in Maya. They forget that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That part we want. In material world, people forget that Krishna is supreme personality. They think that I am the supreme. Okay, that is also a Maya. Even a pig. Okay, so one story Prabhupada always tells that um, Indra has become pig. Okay, Indra has become pig and he is in this material world, pig. Okay, so Brihaspati has come that why you are here, come to us to the spiritual world. Okay, spiritual world there, your position is empty, no one is there, you come there. Okay, so Indra is saying, I am happy, I am happy, I am very happy in this material world. I am eating the stool daily, I am eating the stool daily and I am very happy, I have my family. Okay, that is the Maya. Person is in miserable condition, but then also he is thinking that I am very happy, even if he is not happy. So much that clutteriness, so much that is called the Baddha Jiva. The Jiva is in prison house, the Baddha. Okay, and that is the condition of Maya. The second Maya, which is there, the people are in Maya. Okay, so even the pigs are very happy. They are eating the stool and they think that they are very happy. Okay, so that is the condition of this Maya is there. Even the person is in full-fledged pain, he will think that I am very happy in this Maya. I cannot leave this material, but I don't want to leave this body. Okay. O best of Kuruvarya, O warrior, no one before you have ever seen this universal form of mind, for neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charity or similar activities can this form be seen. Which form? Two-handed form. Okay. Only by devotional service. Only you have seen this. Devotional service. Two-handed form, devotional service. Okay.
Hare Krishna. Mate vyatama cha vimukha bhavam drishtva rupam goram idram mamedham vyapeta vipritamana punastvam tadeva me rupam idam prapashya.
You have been perturbed and bewildered by seeing this horrible feature of mine. Now let it be finished. My devotee, be free again from all disturbance. With a peaceful mind, you can now see the form you desire. Which form you desire? Okay. Again, the word desire. Sanjay said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, while speaking thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form, and at last he showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. So two-armed form, okay. Now Arjuna is his mind is composed, peaceful. When Arjuna thus saw the Krishna is in original form, he said, "O Janardana, seeing this human-like form, so very beautiful, I am now composed in mind and am restored to my original nature." Okay. We want to see that two-armed form. We want to. Devotees are not interested in universe. We don't want to see the universal form. We don't want to be in wonder. We don't want to in those category. We want to love Krishna. Okay. We want to see the two-handed form of Krishna. Okay. So that is the thing. And that is called from desire. Krishna tells, whatever you desire, okay, we want to see Krishna's form, we will see. Okay, many people in this world, they have purified their thought, they are seeing, they see. Okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has shown that mood when we see Krishna. What is that mood? Okay, so that mood Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so what is the mood of a devotee? That mood we need to develop. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, this form of mine you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear." Even the demigods who are in the higher planet, okay, they will go to the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu only. I was hearing the Ramayana, okay. So, if the devotees are aware, His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj is giving the Ramayana lectures. Okay, so he can hear, and I was hearing the lectures. Maharaj was saying that during the time Ravana was there, no? So Ravana was very powerful at the time, and the devatas were very fearful. So they went to Kshirodaksha Vishnu form, and even Kshirodaksha Vishnu form, they can just on the shore only they can wait, and they cannot enter in that, and they can wait here for the supreme the Vishnu form, Garbhodaksha Vishnu form. Okay, that's a Kshirodaksha Vishnu form. Okay, and they can wait. Okay, Kshirodaksha Vishnu form. They cannot see, they cannot go beyond that. They cannot go to the Swarga. They can see that spiritual things. Okay, so that is the thing. When we are discussing the Goloka chart, all the planetary system, higher planetary system, also in the material world only, how they can see the spiritual world. Okay, so even they are also very they want the opportunity to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so even the demigods are even seeking the opportunity to see this form, which is so dear. Okay, the form you are seeing with your transcendental eye cannot be understood simply by studying the Vedas, nor by undergoing serious penances, nor by charity, nor by worship. It is not by these means that you can see as me as I am. Okay, those things, no, we cannot see. Only the devotion, only the devotion. My dear, yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidorjuna jnatum drashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa.
My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into my mystery, into the mysteries of my understanding. Only by undivided devotional service. Okay, that is the thing we understand from Gita. Okay, that undivided devotional service we need to develop. Okay. One more important sloka.
Karma krinmat paramo mat bhakta sangha varjitaha nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yasamam iti pandava.
My dear Arjuna, one who is engaged in my pure devotional service, free from contaminations of previous activity and from mental speculation, who is friendly to every living entity, certainly comes to me. Pure devotional service. So many contamination we have, free from contamination of previous activity. So many births we have taken and so many contamination we have in our heart. How those contamination is going to be purified? Cheto Darpan Marjana. Okay. Sri Krishna Sankirtana. Okay. So that is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, that only the Yug Dharma, the chanting process, can purify, have the potential to purify the things which is contaminating our heart from so many births. So contaminated desires we have, so many contaminated desires we have. How the desires is going to purify? The desires can be purified by Harinam. And after the desires are purified, after the desires are purely on Krishna's service, we can see Krishna's two-handed form. We can see Krishna's form. It doesn't matter whether we are in the spiritual world, whether we are in material world. The things matter is the desires. Are we purifying our desires or not? Okay. And the process is Harinam. Okay. So the sloka says, Mat karma krin. Engage in your, so how we can, the bhakti, we can be engaged in the bhakti. What is the process of bhakti? Okay. So we are saying that we have to purify our desires. How? We have to work. So many works are there in this world. We have to do the work. We have to maintain our body. While doing this work, how we can purify our desires? Krishna gives the solution. Mat karma krin. Engage in doing my work. Do my work. All the work you do, make the goal is me. Okay. So mat karma krin. Okay. Engage in doing my work. Mat parmo, make me the supreme goal. Mat bhakta, engage in my devotional service. Sangha varjita, free from contamination of fruitive act and mental speculation. Fruitive act. People are doing work, okay, but they are not knowing that this work is only when they are doing the work. If they are doing for themselves, that is sure to bind that person. Okay, sure to bind that person. Okay, we have to, this world is very, we have to purify our desires and we have to work for Krishna. Whatever work we are doing, we have to surrender to Krishna, and whenever Krishna gives the result, we take as the prasadam. Okay. Nirvair sarva bhutesu, friendly to all the living beings. Okay. So this is the essence that we have to do the devotional service. Ananya bhakti. Okay. Essence of Gita, only most purified devotional service free from the jnana and karma executed without envy can bring one the understanding to the understanding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ananya Bhakti can bring in person that pureness which I am talking about, the pureness of the desire we are talking about. Krishna will fulfill the desire. We have to purify the desire. That is the essence. Okay. Chapter 1, we have gone through the slokas. I'll just describe all at the last 1 to 8, Arjuna's request and Krishna's description of his universal form. Then 9 to 31, Sanjaya's description. Now Sanjaya is seeing and describing the universal form. And 32 to 34, the question answered by Krishna, that who are you and what is your purpose? Krishna is saying, Kala, I am time. Okay, and I have come to destroy. Even these people are going to be destroyed. You are engaged or not, these people are going to be destroyed. So become my instrument. Okay, that is for the devotee. Plan is certain. Lord's plan is certain. Okay, that these things are going to happen. We have to become the instrument in Krishna's hand. Then 35 to 46, Arjuna's prayer, and 45 to 55, only pure devotees can see Krishna's pure two-handed supreme form. Okay, so that is the 11th chapter from my side. Okay, so I hope this 11th chapter is clear. So we'll take question answer session, which is there in the previous classes. If you have this 11th chapter is very small, so all of you can read. There is purports are there, but very less purports are there. So quickly you can read in 1 week and you can finish the chapter. So last chapter we have certain questions. We'll take up the questions. I don't have the level 1 class this time today, so we can take 15-20 minutes also to discuss the questions. That will be enough.
Prabhuji, I posted the question in the chat.
You have posted, Mataji? You can post in the chat, Mataji. We can go to the chapter then.
I put it in the chat. I hope you can see. You can see, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji, I can see. Chapter number 7, verse 12. First question. Chapter number 7, verse 12. Please explain Nirguna and Saguna. Guna means modes of material nature. Nirguna means Krishna is not under the modes of material nature. Okay. So that is called Nirguna. Krishna is Nirguna because he is not under the modes of material nature. Lord Krishna is Nirguna, is the impersonal Saguna. Is the impersonal Saguna. Why is the impersonal? Impersonal is under the modes. No. Krishna is the master of all the modes. How Krishna can be Saguna? Okay. Also, are Krishna conscious devotee in the modes of goodness, or they are above the modes? Pure devotee is not under the material modes. So pure devotee is not under the goodness, passion, or ignorance. These 3 modes, goodness, passion, ignorance, are the modes of material nature. Okay. So modes of material nature, these are modes of material nature. So these 3 are modes of material nature. So pure devotee, they are not under the modes of material nature. They are above the modes. That is pure devotee. Okay. Pure devotee is above the modes of material nature, above the 3 modes. That is pure goodness. So that is called pure goodness. The pure devotees are above the 3 modes. That is called pure goodness. Okay. Second question, chapter 8, verse 17. Do the yuga apply to all the universe created by Mahavishnu, or do they apply only to the one world? So all the material world, from the, you see, from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu to the Brahma Loka, everywhere. So it applies to all this, from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu to material world, all the material world. And the spiritual world is beyond time. Spiritual world is not, time is not there. Okay. Spiritual world, time component is not there. Chapter 8, verse 17. We are 5,000 years into Kali Yuga, but we have spent 3.88 million years in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga. Why are there no traces of existence of civilization from those times? Thing is, the traces are there. You see, the Dwarika city is discovered now. So the sea, in the sea behind the Gujarat,
There is Dwarika city is covered. So I was reading through the Srimad Bhagavatam in the first chapter, first canto. It is described that from the from Hastinapur, Krishna is coming to the Dwarika, and in the way there is Madhya Pradesh is there, there is deserts is there. Okay, so all those things Krishna is, it is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is not like that this is now only. It is from that time also. Okay, there were desert were there at that time also. Okay, so those things were from that time, and the many traces are there of that time. That is the Dwapar Yuga time. If you see Treta Yuga time, Ram Setu is still there. Okay, Ram Setu is there are many pastimes or places are there. Ayodhya is there. Okay, where is Ayodhya? Ayodhya is here only, and the Sri Lanka is also here only. Okay, so everything is there only. Everything pastime has been done here only. Okay, so many evidences are there. Just we need to open our eyes and see. Okay, that many evidences are there. Vrindavan is there only. If you see, you go to the Vrindavan is there only. Okay, and I went to Srirangam. Okay, so Srirangam, you see the Srirangam, the deities of the Srirangam was given by the Lord Ram to Vibhishana, and there is story also. So big deities are there. So that temple or the deities from the Treta Yuga time. So it is not like the things are not there. We just have to open our eyes. Okay. If you don't want to believe, there are many things. Is there many logics you can give? Okay. What is the surety? What is the surety or evidence that Mughals were there in India? We have not seen Mughals. How we can believe that Mughals are there in India? Okay. What are the evidences? So those evidences, if you think, what are the evidences? Same evidences you can see that the Treta Yuga, the Dwapar Yuga are there. Okay. So Ahobilam is there in the South India. One place is called Ahobilam. So the Narasimha temple is there. The pillar is still there from where the Narasimha, the Lord Narasimha came out. Still there. Things are still there. We have to see, we have to visit, and we have to purify ourselves. Okay. So much we are materially engrossed that we are not able to see these places. That is our defect. That is our defect. We need to purify ourselves. Okay. So that is the thing. Okay. When we go to these places, when we know the glories, when we go with devotees, that's why it is very important when Prabhuji organize any yatra. Like just now, Puri Yatra has happened a few days back. Okay. When Prabhuji is organizing any yatra, everyone should go with the devotees. Everyone should know what is the pastime associated with these places. What pastime happened in this place? What is the significance of this place? Unless and until we go with a devotee, we are not able to see. Okay. If you go like a tourist, you will go see and come back. Nothing will happen. No change, no purification. Okay. If you go with devotee, you see the devotion of the devotee. If you go with Namanisidas Prabhu, that is best. You see how the devotees, they go, how they feel, what is their feeling. Okay. So that is the important part we are missing. Okay. Whenever Prabhuji is organizing any yatra, persons should go and purify themselves. Okay. That is the thing. That is the thing. With a devotee, we should visit the pastime places. Okay. There are no traces of existence of civilization from these times. So many things are there, but we are only folding our eyes. Okay. Was there some massive destruction? That we don't know. Maybe massive destruction, maybe not, but I see many things. Okay. That from that civilization, from that time, things are there. From the purpose, so next question, chapter 10, verse 20. From the purport, can you explain, please, three Vishnu and what they create? Also, what does Brahma create? So that is the part of Goloka chart. Okay. I hope Goloka chart has been discussed. Yes or no? Anyone can tell? Goloka chart has been discussed or no? If not discussed, I will be telling about Goloka chart. You will be confused. What is happening? These things we have not. Goloka chart has been discussed in previous classes, maybe Aswarya Mataji or maybe Radhika Mataji. If not, I can discuss.
Prabhuji,
10 minutes.
Level
Yes.
1, it was discussed once by Sarita Mata.
Okay. Okay. So in the previous classes, was it discussed, Mataji, Chitra Mataji? Because I will be telling about the Goloka chart, you won't be
No, Prabhuji.
understanding
Not
that.
discussed.
Not discussed. Okay, I'll 10 minutes I'll take if you have time.
No, Prabhuji. It
We
was
don't
not
have time?
discussed.
Okay. We have time. Can we discuss all the questions? This is the last question. From the purport, can you please explain the three Vishnu and what they create and what does Brahma create? So if you have time, we can discuss 10 minutes. So if you permit, we can discuss.
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
can you give me permission in the chat box so that we can give? With your permission, we'll discuss. I'm waiting for your permissions in the chat
We
box.
can raise our hands.
Okay, only one hand raised, Mataji. So later we can discuss maybe.
I think there are some things in the chat, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Saurabh Prabhuji has said yes. Prerna Mataji, Sudipta Banerjee Mataji. They're all said yes. We can
Okay.
extend for another 10 minutes. Is it fine, everyone? To take the Goloka chart.
I've opened the unmuting option. So if you want, you can tell. Otherwise, we'll stop the session.
You can explain, Prabhuji.
Okay. So we can explain. We can 10 minutes. We can discuss. At least one basic idea
Yes,
you should have
Prabhuji.
about the
Yeah.
Goloka chart so that you understand. Is it visible? Is it visible, my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's discuss the
Yes,
Goloka chart.
Prabhuji.
So this is a Goloka chart. Okay, Mataji will put the Goloka chart PDF in the group so that you can also see. Okay. So this is divided in three parts. If you see, this is the lowest, the portion that is the material level we are discussing. Okay, I was discussing the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. I was discussing the Brahma. Okay, you were not able to understand, I think. So let's discuss now. And things are there. This is the spiritual world. Okay. So you see, spiritual world. Okay, you see the spiritual world, this part. Okay, spiritual world so big. If you see a city, let's compare with the city first. Okay, so if you see a city, okay. Okay. So if you see a city, so this is a city like this big is a city. So today's civilization I'm discussing. So this is a city, big city, and the people are there, they are doing work, everything is there. Okay, so people have their home, their people are having, they are doing the work. Okay, like that. And in the city also, there will be a prison house also. Small prison house will be there. Some people will be there who will be doing the wrong things there in the city. Okay. So this part of the city is very nice. People are very happily living. But in the city, there is requirement of prison also. Why prison is required? If this government is for ourselves only, we have only made the government. Why government is making this prison house for us? Why the government is making prison house for us? Okay. The thing is, this side, people are doing any nasty thing. the government will send the person to the prison house. Go to prison house. Okay. And when your thought process is cleared, your thought process is purified, come back again to the city life. Okay. That is the thing. Same thing with this world also. So big, you see, so big is the spiritual world. It is 3/4 of all the creation. Material world, only 1/4. So big is the spiritual world, and small part is material world also. So this part is the material world, small part, and the bigger part is the spiritual world. Okay. So the thing is, when we are in the spiritual world, our desires are nasty. We don't want to love God. We want to go away from Lord. Lord is very merciful. Go to the material world. There you can fulfill your desires. You want to fulfill your desire. You want to be away from me. Okay. So be away from me. And that world is controlled by Maya, the Maya Devi, the Durga Devi. So be under the Maya. Okay. So actually those persons are also under the Krishna only, but they are in the Maya. They will think like, I am master. I am master. Spiritual world, Krishna is the master. Everywhere Krishna is master, but material world is mastering through Maya. But in the spiritual world, direct Krishna. Okay. So that is the thing. So now we have 3 worlds. So let's discuss the 3 world, the spiritual world first. So this is the spiritual world, the Goloka world, Goloka Vrindavan, which we are discussing. So you see in the Goloka Vrindavan, let me enlarge more. This is the spiritual world. Okay, the Goloka Vrindavan in the spiritual world, the home of Krishna. Okay, so this is the home of Krishna. So in the city we have home. The city, there will be prime minister. The prime minister, there will be home. And prime minister in the home, no one knows that he is prime minister. Even if they are knowing, no one is caring about. He is prime minister. He is just my father. Loving devotional service. That is a loving service between the father and son. So Krishna makes forget to the devotee that the Krishna is the supreme personality. They are knowing that Krishna is just a small child. Krishna is just a lovable child, just like Krishna is playing in the Vrindavan, like that. Okay. So Krishna, you see Krishna, Radha Krishna is there. That is called, and the gopis are there. Okay. So gopis are there. Radha Krishna is there. Okay. So that is called the Madhuri Rasha. So Madhuri Rasha, the conjugal love. Okay. Then you see there are other petals are there in the flower. That is called Vatsalya Rasha. Yashoda Maya, you can see here. Vatsalya Rasha. You can see with the friends, Krishna is playing in the other petals. That is called the friendship rasa, or called the Sakhya Rasa. Okay. Then the Dasya Rasa, the Shant Rasa, all are there in the spiritual world, or the Goloka Dham. Okay. Krishna makes the Dasya Rasa is not there, because Krishna makes forget that Krishna is the supreme. Okay. Krishna is the supreme. So Dasya Rasa is not there in the spiritual world. So everyone knows that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead everywhere, but not in the Goloka Vrindavan. They are knowing, they are loving Krishna. So that is the thing. They love Krishna. Okay. And Krishna makes them forget. So that is the Goloka Vrindavan, home of Krishna. Home of Prime Minister is there in the city. So no one knows the Prime Minister is Prime Minister in the home. Okay. Same thing. Then comes the Vaikuntha Dham. This is the Vaikuntha Dham. And in between there is Ayodhya Dham. Ayodhya Dham. Okay. So Goloka Dham, everyone is in loving devotional service. And in the Haridham, or the Vaikuntha Dham, let's enlarge. So Krishna's 400 form, or the Vishnu form, is there. Okay. Or the devotees are also in the 400 form. Okay. The devotees are also in the 400 form. Krishna is also in the 400 form. So this Loka, or the Vaikuntha Dham, is the 400 form Loka. Okay. The Goloka Dham, the 200 form Loka. Okay. So that was the 200 form. So Krishna is there. Every person is there 200 form. And the person who are in the Goloka, the Vaikuntha Dham, or the Haridham, that is the official place. Every person is 400 form. Krishna is there in the 400 form, in the form of Vishnu, Narayana. Okay. And other Narayana, other forms of Narayana is also there. Okay. So you see many forms are there. This is the like official place for Krishna. Office, Prime Minister office is there in the city. Same thing. Office, rules, regulations, niyams, those things are there. Every person knows that Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. And Dasya Rasa is there. Okay. So every person is serving rules, regulation, and the Aishwarya Bhav, that is called Aishwarya Bhav, is there in the Haridham. Okay. Vaikuntha Dham, there is Aishwarya Bhav. Okay. No Kunta, Vaikuntha. name is no Kunta. There is no Kunta or the misery is there in the Vaikuntha Dham. So that is called Vaikuntha Dham. Okay, so two dhams are there. Ayodhya comes in between. Loving devotional service is also there, and the Aishwarya Bhav is also there. Okay, both are there in Ayodhya. Now from here, you see here the Brahma Jyoti, the effulgence of the spiritual world is called Brahma Jyoti. Brahma Jyoti. So the people who are worshipper of Brahma Jyoti, the first form of absolute truth, they worship this Brahma Jyoti. Okay? They see only the effulgence, they worship that only. Some energy is there that is maintaining. That is what their worship is, Brahma Jyoti. So this is the Brahma Jyoti. If you come down, this is the material world. Material world is starting here now. Okay. So between the Daividham, you see the Daividham, this is the material world, and this is the spiritual world. Between the Daividham and the spiritual world, there is Mahesh Dham or the Kailash Dham, where the Lord Shiva resides. Okay. So let's see from where the three Vishnus are there and how the Vishnus are creating the material universe. So for the purpose of creation of material world, it starts with Karna Daksha Vishnu. Okay, so there is Karna Ocean, that is called Karna Ocean. There you see Karna Ocean, and there lies the Karna Daksha Vishnu. This is from the Bhagavatam. It is described that Karna Daksha Vishnu is lying on the Karna Daksha Ocean, and from his pores, many bubbles are coming out. Bubbles are coming out. Mahat Tattva, the main Tattva which is forming the material world. Mahat Tattva, Mahat Tattva. From Mahavishnu, Mahat Tattva is coming. The main component of material world, it is coming out. Okay, this is fully material. That how jivas are coming, how the jivas or the living entity is coming this world. So for that, Rama Devi or Lakshmi Devi is expanding in the form of Maya. Maya, okay, and Maya will be taking care of all the living entity, okay, in the material world. And when Vishnu glances on the Maya, the glance in the form of Sambhu, okay, the Siviji, okay. So when Vishnu glances on the Maya in the form of Shambhu, and from there the material creation starts. Okay, the living entity enters the material world. Okay, so the living entity enters in the material world through the glance, and that glance is Sambhu. Okay, there is no difference between the Karna Daksha Vishnu and Sambhu except one thing. What is that thing? The Sambhu is in contact with Maya. Okay, Vishnu is pure, fully pure, no contact with Maya. But Sambhu is in contact with Maya. That's why the position is little bit lower. Okay, so that is the position of Karna Daksha Vishnu and Sambhu. Okay, the Maya, and from there the living entity enters into material world. How the living entity enters, how the diversity is created, we go inside and we'll see in one bubble. Okay, so this is Mahatattva, and with Mahatattva many things are there: earth, water, fire, air, ether, and false ego. These 6 things, and the Mahatattva is forming the material world. Okay, the material world is being formed. So how? That is the first Vishnu, that is called Karna Daksha Vishnu, above where the bubble, from where the bubbles are coming. Now the second form of Vishnu, let's see here. So this is the Garbhodaksha Ocean. I was talking that there is Garbhodaksha Ocean, there is Vasuki snake. So this is the Vasuki snake, and here the Garbhodaksha Vishnu is lying, the lowest portion of the material world. Okay, Garbhodaksha Vishnu is lying. So Arjuna was seeing the Vasuki snake at Brahma. So how we'll see? Okay, so this is the Vasuki snake, and Garbhodaksha Vishnu is lying. And from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu navel, lotus navel, one lotus flower is emerging. You see the lotus flower. This is and from there Brahma is originating. So Brahmaji is originating from the flower which is originating from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And then under Krishna's instruction, Brahmaji is making the 14 planetary system in the stem. So from the Vasuki snake to Brahma, lowest to the highest, and in between the every planetary system is there in the stem. Okay, so you see 14 planetary systems are there. So we are here in the Bhuloka, 7th planet, Earth. So above that is Bhuvarloka, Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Satyaloka. Satyaloka is the Lord Brahma's abode. From here the Brahma is there, the uppermost planetary system in the material planetary system, Swargaloka. Okay, Brahmaji is there. Lower planetary system, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, and Patala. So upper planetary system, Earth, and lower planetary system. So these are called 3 planetary systems. Okay, the 14 planets are there. 14 planetary system. And below that is Narakloka, or 28 hells. 28 hells are there below that. Patala, below that Naraklokas are there. Okay, so these are the 14 planetary systems created by Brahma. Then the third expansion, that is called Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So Krishna in the form of Kshirodaksha Vishnu here. And what Kshirodaksha Vishnu does? Kshirodaksha Vishnu takes form of Paramatma and enters in every atom of this material world. Okay, so he is there in every atoms in the material world. Okay, in the form of Kshirodaksha Vishnu. When Krishna tells, I am in the form of Paramatma in everyone's heart, Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Okay, that is the Paramatma form. When any person, any higher planetary system, Swargaloka, they want to go to the Vishnu, they will go to the Kshirodaksha Vishnu. They will pray. They will pray here. Okay, Kshirodaksha Vishnu. One other loka, that is called Dhruva Loka, the planet of Dhruva Maharaj. So Dhruva Maharaj is there. He is a pure devotee of Lord. After that, he will go back to the Goloka. He wanted to have Dhruva Loka. Dhruva Loka. So Lord has given him a Dhruva Loka. After that, he will go to the spiritual world. Okay. So that is the description of this. One thing, how we can go from here and here to the spiritual world. Desire portion. Okay. When we desire for the spiritual world, Krishna will fulfill the desire. And how we can purify our desires? This Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You see, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is taking us from the Bhuva Loka, this material world, to this. You see, from here it is coming to the Haridhama. To the Haridhama is also coming. So we want to go Haridhama. This Hare Krishna Mahamantra can take us to Haridhama. Then from Haridhama it can travel. Ayodhya also we can go travel, and go back to Goloka Dham. Goloka Vrindavan want to go, we can come to the Goloka Vrindavan through Harinam. Okay, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You see, from here we can go anywhere. Whatever we desire, we can go. Okay, so that was the part of the Goloka chart. From lower to higher, everything Arjuna can see. Okay, so that was the answer for the last question. So the question was chapter 10, verse 20. From the purport, can you explain the three Vishnus and what they create? So I told you Kannadaksha Vishnu is there. From there, Mahatattva is there. Then Garbhodaksha Vishnu there. Lord Brahma is originating, and then Kshirodaksha Vishnu there. From there, Paramatma form is there. Okay, and what they create, and also what does Brahma create. So I think everything is clear. So I hope the Goloka chart is clear. So next time when I say Goloka chart, okay, so the things are clear. Many times I used to say the Goloka chart. So that is the Goloka chart we are referring. Okay, this spiritual world is so big, material world is so small. Yet we think this spiritual world, people will go to spiritual world, what will happen? So many people already there. This is not like spiritual is empty. So many people, so many devotees are there. Krishna doesn't, Krishna is not like that. Krishna is starving of devotee there. So many devotees are there. He's surrounded by the devotees. But he is when a devotee is from the material world cries for Krishna, Krishna is very compassionate toward the devotee. Okay, so that is the thing. So many devotees are there. Why Krishna will lead us? Okay, it is our that we need to be engaged in Krishna's service. That is the thing. And the most important thing is desire. Okay, whatever desire Krishna will fulfill. Very important to purify the desire. Okay. Okay, so this is already so much time I have taken. It's already 2 hours, continuously 2 hours. It must be very boring. Okay, so we'll stop here. We'll again meet. Small chapter. All of you please read. Come with some question. I will be waiting for some questions. Okay, so that we can discuss the questions. I'm very happy that people are asking questions. It means that they're reading the chapters. Okay, it means that they're reading the chapter. So whatever questions you have, come out with the question. We'll discuss about the answers. Okay. Okay. Try to chant more. Okay, at least so first level the requirement is 1 round. Okay, but one round, so many days has happened. You have passed so many days. Okay, from next Ekadashi. Ekadashi is very purified day. Try to do the fasting on the Ekadashi. There's so many levels of fasting are there. Okay, do the fasting on Ekadashi day and try to increase your levels of the rounds. Okay, try to increase. Like any person is having 1 round, they can chant 2 rounds. Any person 2 rounds, they can chant 4 rounds. Person having 4 rounds, they can chant 8 rounds. 8-round person, they can go to 12 rounds or 16 rounds. Okay, like that. So try to increase your rounds. Okay. So that will be very helpful. And from that Ekadashi, you can increase. So Ekadashi days, we are more engaged in the devotional service. And from that day, we can increase our rounds. Okay. So we'll meet again in the next week. Okay. On Saturday, we'll try to the 12th chapter. Okay. Very important chapter, very nice chapter. How we can engage ourselves in the devotional service. What are the practices we can do for doing the devotional service? What are the levels? What are the options we have for the devotional service? Very small chapter, but very nice chapter. Very nice. Okay. So we'll meet again in the next class. Okay. Till that time, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna devotees.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vanchakalpatarubhasya